We don't want to say how my son was conceived.
Girl, we know.
I like to respond that
It could be. Money. So why criminal justice reform policy expert? Today we're going to be looking at another review that features a woman who is married to an incarcerated man. Let's dive right into it.
With Alan not looking to be released anytime soon, will Sigrid finally be accepted for her choice of husband?
Why is she looking for acceptance at this stage in the game? You'd think she wouldn't care.
it was really hard, but we managed, and now we have a son.
Now, are they in California?
It's funny because
my gosh, we're in Florida. So we just looked at a woman whose husband is in Florida and she does not have access to conjugal visits. So how was she able to achieve a son? Now, maybe she could have adopted.
my husband is Alan, and he has been in prison for 15 years and 12 on death row.
In 2005, Alan was charged with first-degree murder and put on death row for his crimes. There are no plans for him to be released anytime soon.
I can't wait to hear more about you and your life in Copenhagen.
Copenhagen! Okay, so she is certainly outside the United States.
When I started to realize that I was having maybe feelings for him and him for me, we both got scared because it was not just a prison relationship. It was also a really long distance relationship because I was in Europe.
Their long-distance relationship blossomed, and after a year of writing, Alan proposed.
We got engaged here because I'm showing my ring. It's bittersweet when I look at the pictures. It's really hard, and seeing us like together, holding hands, it makes me really nostalgic.
Is this the marriage? Because it seems like she had some witnesses come.
I really hope I can have that again soon.
Look at our family, okay? Oh my gosh. In a lot of states, they only allow you to bring one person, maybe two, but you only need one witness on your side. So they only really necessitate one person. She brought in like 8 people.
So I can have that again.
That's astounding.
Being married to a man in prison has its other challenges.
I only speak to my husband on the phone once a month.
Oh my gosh, the price of prison phone calls. I mean, they are expensive. There was one day where I was driving to go visit someone in prison, and the drive was 8 hours long, and they called me like constantly. And his calling me amounted to my paying over $300 for phone calls. So yeah, if she's trying to budget these calls, I could see. I mean, but once a month, that's really strict, girl.
Florida Correctional Institution. To accept this free call, press 1.
Oh, it's a free call. Okay, so maybe he only gets so many free calls, and that's how he divvies them up. Because I remember during the panorama, everyone got 5-minute free calls once a day. 1 5-minute free call a day. So maybe she's using those.
How are you? I'm good. I'm shaking. I almost missed the phone call.
I wish we could spend more quality time together.
Y'all, let me tell y'all about this phone call paralysis. Like, if you are literally waiting by the phone for someone, usually there's a system set up to where if you miss your call, you might be able to try one more time back to back. But there's like 100 other people behind you. So there's no holding up the phone. The next person's going to go and go and go, and you might not get another chance for like a couple hours. So if you miss your scheduled time to call, or if the person on the outside missed their receiving the call, they can't call you back. We can't call in the prison. So it's like, dang, I just missed my chance to talk to my husband. Like, your literal soul feels like it's sucked out of your body because you really just want to know, are they okay? So the fact that she's shaking, like, it's not unrealistic. And there's no foreseen chance that you'll be able to connect with them again. Because what if there's a lockdown in the next 5 minutes? You don't know. You literally don't know.
That's probably the most difficult part about a prison relationship.
It's harder than I think we both thought it would be. We don't want to say how my son was conceived for us.
Girl, we know.
I like to respond that
it could be, and I mentioned this in another video, it could be a range of methods how the son was conceived, because we already know there's no conjugal visits in Florida. So they could have pulled an Andrea and Lamar situation, paying the guard for access to a private space like a closet, and getting it quick and dirty. It could also be him producing a sample in a way that she was able to take the sample and insert it. It can be done. So I could imagine some scenarios that she could have made that happen, but I'm gobsmacked. Like, she did not go to a fertility clinic and have him just sign adoption paperwork. That is his biological child.
It was really hard, but we managed, and now we have a son.
There were definitely guards involved in making that happen. They could make $500 smuggling in a cell phone. They could smuggle out a sample for her, you know? The inhumane environment breeds opportunities for exploitation.
Well, sadly,
she came into the visiting room with that baby. And usually underage kids are not allowed to go on visits if it's not their biological parent or immediate family members. So she's bold. Wow. So she had him sign the certificate. They're probably like, how is this? Who knows?
But being a single parent in a new country has been tough.
Oh,
we are in the town where I feel like people might have heard about the case.
She literally relocated her entire life, probably after she had her child, so that she could have more opportunities to visit.
The challenges they faced. Sigrid and Alan are looking forward to the future.
Being with Alan definitely changed my life, everything in my life, because I'm really embraced as who I am completely and loved unconditionally by someone who I love the same way.
She is on an entirely different level. And I think people who explore the United States phenomena of incarcerating so much of its population become really perplexed with and intrigued by that phenomena. And then they fall in love in the midst. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see y'all on the next one.